What's up, guys? Teddy Striker here, and in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Tatiana Suarez versus Jessica Andrade, as I think it's a co-main event this weekend to Corey Sandhagen versus Rob Font. And I won't have a fight simulation for that fight because Rob Font was not originally supposed to fight Corey Sandhagen. It was supposed to be Umar Nurmagomedov, and he's not in the game, so that's why. But I have a Corey Sandhagen showcase coming tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune into that. But in this fight right here, I think I'm going to go with Tatiana Suarez. In my opinion, she could do very well in either the strawweight or the flyweight division, but she chose to come down to strawweight. And, she's at strawweight, she's been a monster. Like, if you guys remember her fights versus Alexa Grasso, the current 125-pound champion, she dominated her, completely ragdolled her for 3 rounds. I mean, not 3 rounds, but she got a submission over her. And of course, there's that dominating performance over Carla Esparza, a really good wrestler. And Tatiana Suarez kind of had her way with her. She did whatever she wanted. She was getting takedowns at will, beating Carla Esparza pretty bad, and getting a dominant victory through that. And I think in this fight, I think she'll be able to dominate Andrade. But Tatiana Suarez at flyweight, the way she looked in her return fight, she looked a bit more patient. She was striking a bit, she was not as aggressive as she was before. But I think that eventually that was just to kind of get the rust off, but eventually she'll get back to her form that she was in before. But for this fight, I think she's gonna win, but she's gonna be more patient and find her takedowns through better opportunities, strike a bit but not too much, because Andrade still is arguably the hardest hitting 115 pounder. But in my opinion, I don't think so. I think it might be Wei Lee or Amanda Lemos, but Andrade does it pretty hard. But I think that after Andrade got dominated by Erin Blanchfield on the ground, and I know she didn't have a training camp, but seeing how she was getting taken down pretty easily by a bigger fighter, and I think Suarez is going to be the bigger fighter here, I think that she could be in a lot of trouble, because I feel like Tatiana Suarez is a natural flyweight. I think she would do very well in the 125-pound division, and now she's a strawweight, and it's not bad, but I just think that she's gonna be the much bigger and stronger fighter out there. She's gonna find more success, and the way I see Andrade winning this fight is if she can stop Tatiana, but I just don't see it. At this point in Andrade's career, it doesn't seem like she's crazy eager to get back to the title. She's kind of looked the same, kind of getting stagnant, I guess. And she's already been the champion too, so that drive probably won't be there because of that. Well, Tatiana Suarez, she was just injured, so now she kind of feels like it's now or never, and I could get injured again type of mentality. And I think that's going to be the biggest difference in this fight. And I think that Tatiana Suarez, she actually can get a finish here. I'm not sure if I want to say TKO or submission, but Andrade is coming back pretty quick after she got knocked out by Yang Jiannan. I believe that was the May pay-per-view. I could be wrong, but I think that was in May, the Cejudo Sterling card. And that was not that long ago. She's coming back pretty soon. I'm not saying Suarez is gonna knock her out or anything. I think that Andrade is gonna be the better striker, but the threat of the takedown is gonna mitigate that and make it a bit more even and close and a bit more competitive rather. But I think that overall, Tatiana Suarez, her bigger frame, the way she wrestles, she's like a Kobe Covington of the women's weight classes, but also like Khabib, because she's like Kobe Covington in terms of her pace that she puts on, but she's like Khabib in terms of how dominant she is with that wrestling. And I haven't really seen anyone really be able to stop that. But me personally, I think that a person who could probably stop it or pose some serious threat to her, it is either someone like maybe a Mackenzie Dern. because of how dangerous she is on the ground. She could probably submit her or something like that. Or is Zhang Weili, because Zhang Weili has been training with Henry Cejudo, and she's an absolute powerhouse. In my opinion, the strongest female fighter, pound for pound, that's for sure. Like, Weili is just crazy, like a crazy athlete, but I think she would be the one that would beat someone like Tatiana Suarez. But either way, I got Tatiana Suarez winning this fight. And you know what, guys? I think I'm going to go by a submission win in the second round. No, in the third round. I'm going to say in the third round. I think she's going to get Andrade down, wear her down a bit, and eventually find that submission. But Jessica Andrade, I like how she's staying active. She's always going to bring a fight, which is why I like to watch her fights. But I think now Tatiana Suarez is just going to be a bit too much, a bit too strong and too much pressure. I think she'll win this and maybe go for a title shot against Zhang Weili, but I got Tatiana winning this fight.